How can you talk to your spirit guides? This is a topic that I am so excited to talk about. I believe that we all have guides, we have angels, we have ancestors, we have higher consciousness beings all around us every moment of every day. They protect us, they guide us, they love us, they give us nudges and downloads of information that support us throughout our entire lives. We have the archangels and ascended masters. We have constant support and guidance. We have loved ones who guided us in their human life, who may have passed on, that are guiding us still. In our relationship to all of these higher consciousness beings, ascended masters, ancestors, angels, guides, various different beings of light. And we all have a relationship with them and access to them. But as human beings, we were born with free will. And so we have to open ourselves up to this guidance. We need to allow that guidance into our lives by asking for it. Our angels are always here to help us. Our angels always want to help us. Our guides always want to help us. But as human beings and being born with free will, they will not interject or interfere unless we ask. In life-threatening situations, they have been known to appear, but in daily life, in the daily guidance, you must ask. And it is so important to understand that we have this free will and that we need to ask for their guidance, and we can ask for their guidance with anything. There is nothing too big or too small when it comes to asking for help and guidance from your angels or from your spirit guides or any higher consciousness being. It's important to understand because there are some people that feel as though they don't get that guidance. They don't hear their guides, or they don't experience these nudges or the help that they need. But it can be our own doubts that block us. We can cultivate that relationship. We can deepen that relationship. And it's so simple to do. Your relationship with your guides, it's always intact. It is always there with that deep and unconditional love. But with this aspect of free will that we have in this life, we must allow them to come in. And the best way to deepen your awareness with these beings is to begin to speak to them. Consciously open those lines of communication by talking, by asking for help with things in your life, by saying thank you to your guides, to your angels, to any higher consciousness being that is guiding you, that is there with you. You can thank the archangels. There is a knowingness inside of you, a deep knowingness and understanding that these beings are there, that something is guiding you and has been guiding you throughout your life. And intentionally holding your focus on that awareness, that in and of itself, just focusing on the awareness of this presence will bring that presence to you in a stronger way. You will begin to get a feeling of peace in your body, a calmness and more stillness in your mind. And you can really word it in whatever way that you want, but begin by opening up that dialogue. Thank you, angels. Thank you to my spirit guides. Thank you to my ancestors, ascended masters, higher consciousness beings. Thank you. Thank you for guiding me, for showing me what it is that I need to know, by leading me in my life. And whatever it is that you are asking for help with, if it's asking for help in forgiving someone or letting go of a resentment, if it's asking for help in making a decision or something specific working out, You can ask for help in developing a deeper relationship, a deeper understanding and awareness of their presence, for healing in your physical body or in your mind. And just begin to get into the habit of opening that dialogue, of just speaking, of taking notice of the beauty, the abundance, and the miracles taking place around you in nature, in everyone and everything. And that feeling that that gives you opens up your awareness. It puts an intention out that really draws these beings closer to you. When you are being creative, it draws them closer to you. When you are experiencing unconditional love, gratitude, and when you're in that space and you have the intention to connect to your higher consciousness beings, they are right there. Allow yourself to be open to all of the unseen magic taking place in your life. And your openness to it deepens the connection that you feel. You can meditate, and within meditation, you can start it by expressing your gratitude and opening up the dialogue with your spirit guides, and ask your spirit guides to come and speak with you, to give you a sign that they are there. And that sign can feel like a sense of peace coming over your whole body. It can feel like an energy around you. It can feel like energy in your hands. It can feel like an expanding energy from your heart. You can experience a euphoric feeling. You can experience a tingling or a warmth. And in that space, you can begin to hear the guidance, and you can hear it in many different ways. You can hear it audibly as a voice. You can hear it as an inner knowing. You can hear it as a stream of thought that you can translate. You can experience it as an idea that pops into your mind, or a resolution, like an answer to something that you have been pondering. You can channel your spirit guides through free writing, so taking a piece of paper or a journal and just letting the pen fly, not planning anything to write, but just letting your mind go and writing something out. And it is amazing what can come out when you do this. This is a really beautiful way to start, to begin to channel or speak with your guides. You can even write at the top of the page, asking for them to come through for you, and then just let your mind go and let the pen do the writing. Let your hand do the work. And what comes out can be so profound. And if you're feeling any sort of an energy flowing through you, or a warmth in your body, or a presence with you, allow yourself to be open to the fact that you are communicating with the divine. You can ask for a sign. My sign is wings. You can ask for any type of a sign. I've heard of signs being so many different things: wings, owls, butterflies, bees, a sign that you are on the right track. And when you see this sign, it is an experience. Sometimes you can see your guides in the corners of your eyes. You can see them as sparks of light, little sparks of light that can appear in your vision. There may be a specific place that you're able to see these things more. If there's a room in your house that you feel really connected in, or it's a room where you're very creative or in the flow, there can be a place outside that really just speaks to your soul, and you're able to see these things more clearly when you're in that place. There are certain archangels that can be around you in certain moments. If you're being really creative, you can have Gabriel around you. Gabriel is like a messenger. So if you are bringing positive information to the highest good, Gabriel will be there with you. Archangels have the ability to be many places at once. and they are working in our lives and around us way more than you would think, way more than people realize. Your guides and your angels are always there with you, and you can ask them anything. Or if knowing their name would deepen that connection for you in any way, just ask in meditation. And when a name pops up, don't question it. That is the answer. And the more that you do it, the more natural it will feel, the more easily and quickly you'll be able to get into that flow. And the more you will begin to trust that what you're feeling is truth, what you are hearing or experiencing is truth. When you trust that they are there and trust in your ability to connect and talk with them, it will become easier and more natural to you. You will start to take notice to these signs that are all around you that you didn't pick up on before. And as you allow yourself to deepen that relationship and to become more and more open to talking to your guides, you will notice yourself asking for help more than you did before. And it can become an everyday thing, just a part of your life, a part of the way that you operate. So just begin that process of just talking to them, of expressing your gratitude, of meditating, of trusting the things that you hear, asking for signs, connecting with nature, being in a state of gratitude, of love, of joy. All of these things will allow you to feel this presence more strongly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. My name is Jenna. I upload spirituality, mindset, and manifestation content twice a week. So if you have not subscribed and this is the type of content that you enjoy, I would love to have you here. And if you are interested in working with me as a coach, there is a link to my website in the description box. Thank you again. I appreciate you.